What's going on, y'all? So listen. A mess. Okay, listen, that's all I can say when I get on here. First of all, y'all see my Abbey Park? I'm gonna start this video off on a good note, okay? Listen, Beyonce, and Ivy Park, and Parkwood, and Adidas, and everything else. Girl, listen, because I don't really buy Adidas stuff or whatever, so I didn't know if I could fit that bitch. But, back in the day when, Beyonce used to come out with a whole bunch of stuff, and I'd be like, damn, bitch, why do you stop it at 2X? Okay, everybody in the goddamn 2X, you know what I'm saying? That's plus size for you. Girl, fuck it. I just buy some goddamn accessories. All right. But, she was listening to the girls, and she was listening to me, probably in particular. I'm going to assume that. And she said, bitch, we gonna up it a couple of sizes or whatever, and you can get in between those. So I got in between those, and I said, oh shit, bitch. I got me a shirt on the whim because one of my items or whatever was sold out. And I got my socks. I got my sock shop. I've been wanting these socks since the first goddamn time. Okay. But I got my socks. And I went on ahead and I got me a piece of clothing for the first time from one of her collections ever. And baby, when I tell you this Ivy Park shirt is sitting and it is fitting perfectly. It ain't snugging me, bitch. It's loose enough. I can walk around in it. I can move around in it. I said, bitch, Beyonce, you did that. You made a bitch smile, okay? You really did. Because I didn't want to have to curse you out again. You know what I'm saying? But you really did that shit. So, every somewhat shady shit that I ever said about you, girl, I somewhat take it back. Somewhat. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you this because, baby, it feels so good. You know what I'm saying? Listen. You couldn't tell a bitch nothing today, okay? I was stunting, you know what I'm saying? Got my shoes and everything, whatever. But moving on from that, speaking of Beyonce, she was in a new British Vogue, magazine that hits newsstands today. Well, on the 6th, which is probably already the 6th over in Britain, England, London. Which one is it, y'all? Is it England, Britain, or London? Which one is it? To my Londoners, Britain. I don't want to be offending nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody tried to get me together one time, and I was like, well, damn, okay, I just can't remember. But anyway, so she's on British Vogue, and, the pictures are lovely. Beyonce is fine as shit. Okay, that's all I can really say about that. Like, Beyonce is... it sounds like I'm standing a little bit, but if you look at the pictures, the bitch is fine as shit, okay? Like, mama is right in the age range. Like, listen, it's a myth. I don't even like that word. If somebody like her, or no, somebody in that age range was to come to me and, bitch, hey, we can get it popping. Okay, I'm saying? Because I like them older, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, it was cute. What else was happening? We found out, she's doing a lot of philanthropic things, and, she has a beehive, well, two beehives in her, house or whatever, because her daughters have, terrible allergies or whatever. So, they use the honey and they make hundreds of honey jars. That was the main thing that I really got out of that shit, bitch. Okay. Because a lot of I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to hold y'all and talk so much about this, because to be quite honest, the article was cute for what it was, and it was just telling us a lot of the stuff that we've already heard and know about Beyonce, with her philanthropic efforts, and the reason why she made Black is King, and, some of the things. Also, what we also learned is that Mama want to slow down a little bit. She want to slow down and enjoy life. And to be quite honest, I understand that. And, this pandemic is probably giving her time to slow down. But then again, she still put out Black is King, and, put out a couple of songs that went to different efforts or whatever. The money went to different, event things, activism and stuff like that. So that's cute. And, the beehive's kind of going a little crazy because Mama want to calm down a little bit. Mama almost 40 years old. Okay? them knees probably ain't working the way that they want to. You know, they just need to put a little bit of oil on them and they need to rest, okay? And that's what she gonna do. You know, everybody deserves rest and all that stuff. Let her do her thing, you know. Um But I'm going to just pause it right here and I'm going to say, Beyonce, you could have put out an album in this pandemic and held us over. But, you know, it's cool. It's cool. Beggars can't be choosers. And I'm not going to be like, bitch. You know, I feel like she about to pull a Rihanna. But then again, I think it's going to be less time than Rihanna has took. You know what I'm saying? She probably going to take another year off or whatever. And if that's the case, let that be. It is what it is. Rihanna, girl, I didn't forget all about your ass, okay? For real, when it comes to the music, okay? You notice that I stopped asking, all right? I just said, fuck it, you know, girl, we'll get it when we get it, okay? But if you, the article is online already if you haven't read it yet. It was a cute little article. The pictures are amazing if you ask me. That red outfit with the booty out, girl, come through. Okay, with the natural face or somewhat natural face, let's make girl, yes. I was like, all right, Beyonce, I see it. What you gonna do with all that ass? All that ass, all that ass. My humps. Girl, I had to start this off something that was pleasing to me, okay, before we get into the fuckery of this, because I don't think this is gonna be as long as it usually be, because it really wasn't much. But, you know, I can talk. And while y'all was up here waiting on the election night this past Tuesday, I know that's what y'all want me to talk about. I'm going to tell y'all this. When I told y'all that I was going to come home and I was going to medicate myself with some medicinal herbal substances, I was not lying. And I was going to lay up in this bed and I was just going to chill out. I did not look at that shit. Okay, like I occasionally, when I went on to the shade room, girl, it was all up on there. I was getting my updates on the shade room stuff. Was I looking at that shit on the TV? No, and I wasn't about to get stressed out over it. Okay, what I gathered from it, and at this day and age, I mean, at this point in time, right about now, we still don't have a president elect. Okay, and we probably won't have one until probably either the middle of this week because Nevada, okay? I don't know what's taking so long with Nevada. You know, Nevada is counting like this. 1, 2, 3. Did I say 2 or 3? Damn, let me start over again. 1. That's Nevada, okay? We don't know what's going on. You know, at one point, it looked like Joe Budden. It was Joe Budden. Why do I keep saying that? Y'all don't have to keep on putting it in the comments. Oh, you saying Joe Budden? We know who you know exactly who I'm talking about. Okay, goddamn. Okay, like it's a slip. It's a slip. You get it. Okay, Joe Biden. All right. He had a gap. It was a gap. It was a significant gap between Joe Biden and Trump. And next thing you know, Trump started gaining up on that, but it still was just a little gap or whatever. And then next thing you know, the gap started getting a little bit bigger, a little bit more, favoring Biden. Okay. And I guess by the time I went to bed, I finally fell asleep. Trump had said stop the counts. Okay, you know, stop counting. I said, "Sir, you can't do that." And he said, "Sir, bitch, yes, I can." And I was like, "You heard how I almost called myself a sir." Somebody called me a sir at the doctor's office the other day, and I didn't know how to feel about it. I didn't know how to feel about it because I was dressed all the way down, and my hair is not done or whatever. It's just in a ponytail. And bitch, I was like, "You don't see the tits? Were they hanging low or something? Like, was I going? Did it look like I had them strapped up or whatever?" I mean, was they hanging low? I was confused, but and he corrected himself real quick, and I was like, okay, you know. But yeah, He was like, yes, I can do this. And I was like, oh, so he going to courts and trying to put in lawsuits or whatever to do recounts. And of course, he talking about the Democrats are trying to steal the elections. He's doing press conferences. Just did one a little while ago, talking about they stealing the election and, rigging this and rigging that. And this is all because he is losing. And he cannot accept the fact that he is losing. You put your whole life or whatever on this thing and put out these false promises and stuff that you're going to do something and you are losing, okay? Like, and it just makes everybody who voted for him, everybody who met up with him, everybody who was in talks with his team, including Ice Cube, yes, and that was for you, Jeremy, so-and-so, whatever your name is, in the comments, because, baby, you be going hard for him. For whatever reason, let it the fuck go, okay? Because it ain't gonna happen, like I said, that man wasn't giving goddamn $500 trillion to nobody, okay? Because if he was going to do that, he would have been dispersing that and had a real fucking plan in place over the whole 4 years that he was in office, not at the last month. You could debate yourself. I'm not about to debate you. I don't care to see it. You can get mad. I don't really give a fuck. It is what it is because Trump is out of here. He about to be. That's what it's looking like, okay? I mean, they trying to do the recounts and stuff now. Nevada talking about some stuff. Might not be all the way in until November 12th. Okay, if y'all don't know, that's next week. I said, what is happening? Pennsylvania, okay. They trying to wait on Georgia too. And girl, I said, some states might flip and all this stuff. Girl, I ain't paying no. I never went through all of this. This reminds me of Florida. When we had the Bush versus Gore, where they was trying that, and they had to do the recount and all that stuff. Baby, we might not find out who the president-elect probably until December. This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, and all because the current person that is the president is a sore loser. That's all that it shows up to, is that he is a sore loser, poor sportsmanship, and all of that. And that is what he is showing his constituents, his people who support him. He has a cult-like following, which I don't understand, okay? And it's really scary, to be quite honest, when you think about somebody have a following like that. They're out there protesting, they're out there saying all this stuff. Meanwhile, you got him doing rants and stuff on Twitter, and meanwhile you got Biden like, go ahead and recount. Okay, just hang in there. We're gonna get through this. He's being so reassuring, like somebody's supposed to, that's in power. Okay, yet the person that's in actual power is acting a fucking crybaby. It's, I don't know. It's ridiculous. You guys tell me how you feel about it. What did y'all do that night? Girl, I'm trying not to. You wanna know what I was worried about? What I was focused on was the fact that the day after the election on Wednesday, I had a doctor's appointment because, like I told y'all the last time, I was having some irritation on my right side. I thought it was my gallbladder because I had gallstones, whatever. And, I had to go to the doctor. He put in an ultrasound, did some blood work. I did the ultrasound earlier today. And like I said, it's not pain. It's just irritation. And don't nobody want to be irritated. It's like my body is in knots or something on that side. I don't get it. And then I get these little weird twinges and shit, out of nowhere on my right side, and it just won't go away, And so we trying to find out what it is. He said it could be some nerve stuff or could be some liver stuff. I said, ain't nobody got time for that. So that's why we did the blood work, did the ultrasound and all that stuff. And then here go the nurse. Well, since you already know that you got gallstones, if it ain't that's what's going on right now, eventually it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and you're gonna eventually have to get your gallbladder taken out. I said, Miss Lady, you are supposed to be uplifting me and giving me encouragement, not making me scared and worried and shit like that. So I have to be on alert when my shit gonna fucking act up when it truly acts up. I'm not prepared for all that. Y'all know, like, that's gonna be some pain that I'm not prepared for. Okay? And I'm like, Miss Lady, don't tell me nothing like that. Say, oh, it's going to be okay. You're good. You're good. Lie to me. Girl, lie to me, okay? make me feel good. You know, it's too early for the hardcore truth. You know, I was like, damn, okay. She was like, you know, eventually that's what's gonna happen because everybody that just about had gallstones, they're gonna have that happen. I said, bitch, you couldn't even give me no alternative. Somebody in my DMs was giving me some alternative about, you know, how to pass a gallstone if I have them or whatever. I said, girl, I'll look into it. She said she was a nurse. And I was like, yo, thing looking a little bit better than what this is because I surely did not want surgery. But if I have to have it, I will have it. But baby, no. Um, anyway, that's what was going on with me. Your girl is okay. I feel like in my heart of all hearts, I'm okay. You know. But moving on from that, speaking of somebody in the entertainment news, speaking of somebody that is not okay or wasn't okay and they caught their illness at the right time because if they would have let it go on another day, their throat, it would have been a life or death situation. And that's really what it was. Hold on a minute. Anyway, so moving on from that, what I was saying, Jenny Mai, that's who it was. She was on Dancing with the Stars. Everybody know Jenny Mai if you don't from, you know, Dancing with the Stars and um, you know, stuff like that. Well, she's on the Real and she's with Dancing with the Stars. She had to exit off of Dancing with the Stars before she got voted out because her doctor found out, you know, that she has this rare health condition called epilytic girl something. It's an inflammatory. It's called epilytic. Epi. I don't. Can y'all explain to me, my medical folks? Because I've always wanted to know this. Why is it that y'all spell or they made these diseases or viruses or illnesses or whatever conditions? Why do they have to be such difficult pronunciation? Why do they have to have all those letters? Okay, looking foreign, looking Latin, looking all this stuff. No, we need all that. Okay, but anyway, it's called epiglottitis, epiglottitis something, bitch. It's an inflammatory condition that causes swelling in the throat and it blocks the airway to the lungs. And she said that if she did not go ahead and get the surgery right then and there, if she would have let it went on another day, because I think she had a sore throat or something like that. If she would have let it go on another day, her throat would have closed up. I said, damn, you know, and she had to have throat surgery. And so, you know, she got out of throat surgery and she said it went well, you know, so that's a good thing. We got to listen, we have to listen to our body. We have to listen to our body and we got to take that shit serious, especially in this day and age. I know people don't want to go to the hospital. Some people still don't want to go to the doctor and don't want to go out the house because of what's going on. But sometimes we need to and we really need to listen to our bodies. And if it's telling us that something is wrong, you have to say something and you have to go get that looked at. So that's that. Also, unfortunately, a bit of sad news that happened this week. We had the death of gospel singer Bishop Rance Allen. He was 71 years old. Now, y'all know I ain't into gospel like that. I'm just now getting into the Clark sisters. I didn't grow up on that, you know. So excuse me if I don't know. But I never knew that's what his name was. I never knew that his name was Rance Allen. Um, but he had a few clips, excuse me, of him singing that always circulated on Twitter or Instagram all the time. And I was like, I never got his name. And now that I know his name, I just know that his voice was amazing. So, you know, that's a huge loss. And I'm looking at all the stuff and I seen some old clips of him from back in the day when he had, like in the 70s and stuff, when he had his little afro and everything and he was still sounding the same. And wow, like he was a vocal beast, okay? And the things that he can do with his voice, yeah. Um, it's a huge loss for the gospel community. I will say that. Condolences to his family and his friends. That video with Kurt Franklin when he put up there and was talking about it, like he was saying how he just did his first song, I guess, on his new album, and he had just spoke to him, and then just kept on saying, we lost Rance Allen, we lost Rance Allen. That shit hurt me. I was like, damn, I felt it. I really did. Um, Also, actor Sean Connery passed away. He was one of the James Bonds. He played James Bond at one point, a lot of movies. He was 90 years old. His wife at the time, his current wife, whatever, says that, in his later years, he was suffering with dementia. Um, and, I guess that was just his time to go. So there's no more suffering or whatever. It's a sad thing. Let me tell you something. One of my favorite movies from Sean Connery was Entrapment with Catherine Zeta-Jones. That was my movie, okay? My grandma got us on that movie, all right? I was like, Grandma, what you doing watching this? And had us watching it too. It's cute. I like it. If you haven't seen it, it's called Entrapment. That's one of my favorite movies from him. But may he rest in peace too. More update on Nicole Young and Dr. Dre. So Nicole is out here trying to get 3 of Dr. Dre's mistresses to testify against him in court on her side about her divorce. About, I guess, whatever it is that he's done, and, all of this so that she can challenge the validity of the prenup. All right. And I'm just sitting here like, this ain't gonna work, because them girls they didn't lawyer it up. They trying not so hard to get involved in this. They like, keep my name out of it. I don't want no parts of this, okay? And I said, 3 mistresses, baby. I think that's like 3 mistresses that they know of, okay? To be quite honest. They really doing a lot. I think she got charged with embezzlement too. Girl, it's just a lot just going on with Dr. Dre and Miss Nicole. I wish they just go ahead and just, like, Dr. Dre, you got all this money. And a lot of the money that you got now, you got when you was with her. So just give her a lump sum or something that's big. You almost got $1 billion. You would probably recoup that in less than a year. You know what I'm saying? So what's the problem? I don't get it. Why would we have to drag this out and just be so malicious to each other, whatever, throwing out everybody dirty laundry? I don't like messy shit like that. I really don't. It don't have to be. Eve is leaving the talk. I don't know if you guys watched that. I don't watch it, but I do remember that it was a big deal and a big thing and a good thing that, Eve was invited to come on, this rapper, whatever, who, I don't even know if people look at Eve as a rapper anymore. I think people forget that she is a rapper and came off, she started out in the entertainment industry as a rapper, and she's one of the best lyricists out there. Like, she got bars, okay? She is a lyricist, um People be slighting her, okay? People be slighting her. Give her her due, okay? Give her her due, give her her props. But, she joins the talk, and, she's married to her husband, who is a billionaire, and he lives over in England, I believe. And, England, London, whichever one it is, correct me. And so they're about to go back down on a second lockdown. And she says she's finding it difficult to do the in-person or be in studio or whatever to do film the show, because they're about to go into lockdown, and it's just a personal decision that this is just the time that she's going to take out to be with her husband, get to know him better, go through all that stuff or whatever. And she's just stepping away. And I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm not mad at it, because, like I said, I don't even watch the show, so it is what it is. She's doing what's best for her, and I'm pretty sure like her co-workers understood. Her her co-hosts understood. Okay, but that's what's going on. Do any of y'all watch the talk? Do any of y'all watch any of these talk shows? I look raggedy as hell, okay? Like, I don't feel cute. I mean, I feel cute a little bit, but, like, when I look in my hair or whatever, I just look like a bum, bitch. Damn. And I gotta wash my shit, and I gotta set an appointment, so I don't even know when I'm gonna do all that. I don't even know when I'm gonna set the appointment, but damn. I be wanting to come on here and I be wanting to look cute for y'all. Like, you think I'm cute? You know, I don't even feel like doing all of that. Y'all, I'm dead ass. Okay, I feel ugly. Oh my god, let me stop playing with y'all. Y'all like, girl, if you don't grow up, girl, okay. But you know, sometimes you just get in your feelings and you feel a little bit of insecurity or whatever. I'll get over it. You know, once I get this hair done, my attitude change or whatever. I do. I was like that when I ain't had these locks in my hair at all. Um, I had to have my braids in. If I didn't have my braids in my head and they was neat or whatever, I felt some type of way. If I didn't have a neat ponytail and it was puffy because my edges was just out of control or whatever, because I have thick hair, you know what I'm saying? And if even the gel or the grease or whatever it is that I put on to lay the shit wasn't laying it right, I would feel a certain way. And I'm pretty sure some of my ladies, especially, y'all understand exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm just saying. Anyway, moving on from that, let's talk about T.I. for a quick second. T.I., anybody taking any type of advice from T.I., something is severely wrong with you, because this man talks in big syllables, big words with big syllables, long syllables, whatever, to make it think that he knows exactly what it is that he's saying. And he really don't. This man got on some show or a podcast or whatever and said the way that he avoids the coronavirus is by drinking tea 3 times a week, because the virus starts in the throat. And so you drink the tea, and that's boost your immune system. Which is, yeah, keep your immune system boosted, okay? That's what we need. Have strong immune system. That's not wrong. You try to keep your immune system boosted. That's good. That's good. But to say that the tea will just wash the coronavirus out of the throat down into the stomach acid and get rid of it. Why are we putting out false information? Just say you don't like to wear masks, you don't take this virus that serious, and it is what it is. That's all you needed to say. We didn't need to know anything else about your stupid conspiracy theories of how to get rid of this, because that is not it. Over 200,000 people have passed away from this goddamn virus, and you are talking about basically all they had to do was drink some tea to keep their immune system boosted. No, that's not what it is, okay? Stop that bullshit. Like I said, anybody listening to T.I. or any of these conspiracy nut jobs, you're dumb as hell yourself, okay? And please stay away from me. He said that shit starts in the throat. And no, it don't always start in the throat. It don't. There's a lot of people that didn't even have a sore throat at all, okay? They didn't even have a sore throat. What if it starts in the lungs, okay? What if it starts there? How is the tea gonna wash it out into the stomach acid? Stop it. Stop putting out false information. Okay, because you have people that hang on to your every word. Stop it. All right. Just like when Trump said all you gotta do is drink some fucking bleach. You have people out here doing that dumb shit. Anyway, then we got Lil Wayne. On the one hand, Lil Wayne, okay, first the story came out. We all saw that, Lil Wayne went to a meeting with Trump or whatever. He somewhat endorsed, I guess he endorsed Trump, or he was here for Trump. And then it came out that him and his girlfriend, Denise, they plus size model or whatever, they broke up. And the story was going, and the narrative that was being put out there was that she broke up with him because of him endorsing or being on Team Trump or whatever. Come to find out, she put out and cleared that shit up real quick and said no. He dumped her because she put up a IG post basically in support of Biden and telling people to vote or whatever. And, excuse me, and that's what it was. So basically, it's like he dumped her because of her political stance don't match his. And on the one hand, I'm like, how dare you? But on the other hand, it's like, can I really be mad? Because if I found out my boo thing was for Trump, I would have been like, girl, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. Okay? So on the one hand, I'm like, nigga. On the other hand, I'm like, I get it. But it's like Lil Wayne dumping something. Girl, okay, okay. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. I said, girl, you dodged a bullet. Okay? To be quite honest, you know, it must be his personality because I truly, and I don't like talking about people looks because I just said I don't feel the best. I don't feel like I look the best right about now. I know I'm not the best looking, but I just feel like I don't. Lil Wayne is a little facially challenged. And I feel like it probably is his charm. He must be a charming person. He must have a great personality when you with him one on one to be attracting, and plus the money does help to be attracting these women, you know, who all look the same, like Bondi Blue said on one of her videos or her thing on Instagram. They all look the goddamn same. You know, each and every one of them. He got a type. Okay, and we already know how Wayne get down, so we ain't even got to get into that. You know, he ain't even know what Black Lives Matter was at first. So, girl, whatever. I said you dodged the bullet. Okay, you dodged the bullet, baby. You can go to something bigger and better. All right, something that look like they take showers just about, well, showers every day. Ain't no just about, because some of y'all don't take showers every day, and I feel like you should be taking showers every day. Yeah. Okay, especially if you go outside and then you come inside and you don't take a shower the next day and you laying up in that, you nasty. You nasty. I don't care what nobody say. Well, you supposed to take a shower every other day or only this? No, take a shower every goddamn day. Okay? Do that. And if you take a bath, you take a bath and then you rinse yourself off in the fucking shower because you laying and you taking a bath and you soaking up all the dirt that's coming off your body. You literally sitting in a tub of dirty water. I'm just saying, that's nasty too. Moving on from that give you something to think about. Somebody was like, "Oh, you ain't have to call me out like that." Yes, I'm talking to you. You take that bath, you soak, you do your aromatherapy, and once you get through doing that, you turn that shower on and you rinse your ass off. Okay, that's what you better do. I'm dead ass serious. But that's like when the white folks they weren't washing their legs. Y'all remember that shit? They was not washing their legs. Like, how can you be up in the shower and not wash your whole body? Especially in the summertime, if you're wearing skirts or dresses and you got your and shorts or whatever, and you got your legs exposed or whatever. How can you not wash your whole body? Girl, that was a time. That was a time. I was like, listen, mm-mm. And since we talking about, you know, Caucasians and some folks, let me just put this out here. It's about to be 2021, and I had to tweet this too. And I want certain people to know that there are different and other seasonings that they can use outside of and in conjunction with salt, black pepper, and parsley. Okay? There's paprika, there's seasoning salt, there's lemon pepper, there's turmeric, there's basil, there's Italian seasoning, you know, there's Cajun seasoning, there's a whole bunch of seasoning, turmeric, there's a whole bunch of shit that you can use, okay? When you go to the aisle in the seasoning aisle at the store, it's a whole bunch of shit. I suggest you try out just about everything, okay? Try everything and see which one you like, all right? But salt, black pepper, and parsley, those ain't the only three that you need, okay? I be looking at cooking shows and that's all they be using sometimes. And I be like, so that's it? You ain't even gonna season your flour? You ain't even gonna season your flour? You just gonna put a little bit of salt up in that bitch? That's it, girl. If you don't put some goddamn paprika and some cayenne pepper up in that bitch and some seasoning salt, get some Lowry's, bitch. Get some Cajun. Girl, if you don't stop playing with me. But anyway, I just want y'all to know that. Okay? I really do want y'all to know that. It's gonna change your life, okay? And then put a little bit of hot sauce on your finished product, depending on what it is. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna change your life. Safaree and Erica Mena need to grow up. Okay. Erica Mena is about to be 33 years old. And it's more so on Safaree end, but she about to be 33 years old on Sunday. Only reason why I know that is because that's my mama's birthday too. Okay. My mama is about to turn 54. My mama is an old lady. She an old lady, but she still look like she in her 40s. In her late 30s, early 40s. I said, bitch, all right, mammy. Oh, I don't want to say that. Mama, mama. That's what I'm saying. Not that word, because that reminded me, that just took me all the way back to slavery when I said that. And just had a realization like, oh, bitch. You know, no, we don't want to, But yeah, Safaree got up on a post and said, bachelor, I'm a bachelor, basically saying that he's a bachelor. And this is the way he's ending his 2020. And then not only did he post this on IG, he tagged divorce court in it. And I said, what? She doing her little photo shoot and she posting her little captions or whatever, talk about something she don't need no man or whatever. And I'm sitting here like, you know what? This is so childish. And let me tell you how childish it is. Y'all talk about gays having the right to marry, you know, they're destroying the Constitution or the sanctity of marriage or whatever because we want the right to freely be able to marry our partners or whatever. And you think that we're messing up the marriage contract and stuff like that, the sanctity of marriage, when you got motherfuckers like Cardi and Offset who just dismissed their whole divorce thing or whatever, and then you got this motherfucker that's out here playing with divorce like it's nothing, because then he took it back talking about something, he apologized, he wants his family. I'm sitting here like, all these stunts and shows for what? Why are we doing this? What is the purpose? Okay, but anyway, I just can't with them too. The only good thing that came out of, I truly believe the only good thing that came out of Erica and Safaree, and I really do like Erica and Safaree together, and I like them separately at certain times, but the best thing that came out of them, I ain't gonna say the only good thing, but the best thing that came out of them, their union, is their daughter, Sapphire Majesty. I like Sapphire, okay? I'm gonna just call her Sapphire, you know, and she's such a cutie. Erica finally put her picture up, and she is such a cutie. So, yeah. Stop playing, Lil Wayne. What's his name? Safaree. I said Lil Wayne. Girl. Anyway, I am tired. Y'all hear me stumbling throughout this whole view. I am tired, baby. Let me tell you something. I've been up early for the past couple of days. And my body is not used to that at that time slot, you know. And I had to work late today, and I'm just tired, okay? And I have to get up early again tomorrow. I'm looking forward to my weekend so that I can go the fuck to sleep uninterrupted. Uninterrupted, okay? That is what I'm looking forward to. The things I do for y'all because I love y'all. Because I know y'all like, damn, you ain't had no videos up all week. Girl, it ain't been shit to talk about. And I had to wait until some of the stuff built up so I can give it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And plus, most of the shows is off. But I'm going to figure some stuff out because I do want to add some more stuff, you know. And I might put up a little poll asking what y'all watching and what y'all want to talk about. I might give y'all a little story time video after this about the time I almost died at the Indiana Dunes. That was a story for that. I know y'all like, what? Yeah, I almost died at the Indiana Dunes. Girl, a mess. Okay, and I was in high school. It was the most humiliating thing ever. That was when being fat really worked against me. Baby, when I tell you, whew, I'll tell y'all later. But anyway, Erica Jane. I don't know if y'all watch The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but there is this cast member named Erica Jane, okay, and she's one of my favorite because she like me. She's so sarcastic. She's so okay, and she don't give a fuck about the bullshit. Okay, so you're not gonna do this, all right? And it is what it is. Okay, I'm not finna play into what you doing. You know, it's so straight to the point, so blunt with it. Um, her and her husband are getting divorced. She filed for a divorce from Tom. And that was like really shocking to me because, you know, I thought they was cool. And Tom is way older than her. Tom is at least 30 years older than her. She's 49, he's 81. And they've been married for 21 years, okay? And I really don't feel like that she was with him for his money. I really feel like she was in love with him. I mean, sometimes you can get that feeling when somebody is, you know, using somebody for their money or whatever, and that's why they get married. I don't think that was the case with her. Because if that was the case, I think she would have stuck it out until he passed away. But, you know, I was confused. I said, girl, what? And there's no reason put out there. And then they said that I think she said like a couple of years ago that she don't have a prenup. They don't have a prenup, but he is a lawyer, so he'll fight that if he need to. Um, Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know that was gonna happen. That was the least couple I expected in the reality TV world to get a divorce, but shit happens. Anyway, condolences and prayers go out to the baby. He lost his older brother, Glenn Johnson, to suicide. Nobody should have to deal with that, and it's very, very much unfortunate. Um, Like I said, suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. All you have to do is talk to somebody. Even though sometimes it feels like talking is not enough, you got to keep going and you got to find different avenues to get the help that you need, because we don't want you to go. We don't want you to take your life. We really don't. Oh, at least I don't. I hate hearing about people that passed away because they're going through depression or a whole bunch of stuff that they felt like they had to keep in and they couldn't talk to anybody because they felt like nobody would understand. I don't like that. And the last thing that I want to talk about, listen, Kelsey, and I really don't want to talk about Kelsey, Megan Good, Megan Thee Stallion's ex best friend or whatever. Shut up. At this point, we don't care. Okay? She keep on getting on Instagram live and talking about what she gonna say and why she not saying this and all this other stuff. Girl, and these subliminals, bitch. If you not gonna say what happened and your part in it, shut the fuck up. We really don't care. Okay? You're out there hanging out with Carl Crawford and Jay Prince or whatever his name is. Girl, you just show how loyal you really ain't. Okay, I'm surprised you ain't yapping at the mouth about what really happened in that car. Okay, because bitch, you didn't went to the enemies, to your ex best friend enemy as soon as you stopped being friends or got cut off from her. Like, what is your problem? Shut it up. We don't care. You're not important to us. If you're not telling what happened, because at this point, y'all have exhausted us on this Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lane shit. We don't even give a fuck no more. So you missed the line. You missed the deadline. You missed your time to talk. And we're over it. Okay? Shh. Shh. Anyway, you guys tell me how you feel about this video, the topics that was discussed. If you, like I said what I said, to a certain particular topic. I said what I said, and if some person feel away, oh the fuck well, it is what it is. Okay. You guys enjoy your day, or I should say the rest of your week. Have a blessed weekend. Let me tell you something. It's been like 70 degrees for the past couple of days out here. It's November. It's been 70 fucking degrees. What the hell is going on? Okay. Y'all be safe. Don't fall into the trap of this election shit, okay? Whatever's gonna happen it's gonna happen. Don't let that shit stress you out, okay? Whatever's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. That's all we can do right now. And it is what it is, you guys. I will see you guys later. You be blessed. Peace.